Well, how's everybody doing today? Right here. Let's see. Everybody's coming in so far. Just waiting for a few people to come in. I'm on the CSX Fitzgerald subdivision. So far, nobody's coming in. Ooh. I'm right here on the CSX Fitzgerald subdivision. I came here early this morning, and there was 2 trains stopped. Usually the morning time is usually busy with trains. Right now, ain't hardly nothing running right now. But you never know when a train's going to come. Just waiting on that to see if a train's going to come. Well, it's hard to believe I made it 3 years. Hey, Zoe. Can you read the comment? How you doing today? I got this share this link, and I don't want to do that. Well, thank you, Zoe. Yeah, it's officially, I officially have made it to 3 years, actually yesterday on my YouTube channel. And I was thinking, how did this actual journey begin? Well, actually, the journey began back in the fall of 22. I was thinking about videoing trains for my videoing trains around town, but I had 2 different things I want to do. Do I want to create a channel just for falling flags? I can't see anything. I was thinking, I come to 3 years already. Well, actually, yesterday was my anniversary. Yesterday, April the 11th. Now, I created this YouTube channel. But at that time, I didn't have a YouTube channel. You didn't have an iPhone like I do now. This is an iPhone 14. And I was thinking about creating a YouTube channel. But I was thinking about, it'd be cool if I could start videoing trains or to create a YouTube channel. But I guess at that moment, back in, I think it was around fall 22, I was thinking only at that time, I only had what they call a flip phone. Like a cellular flip phone where the phone kind of flips and stuff. Let me see, I can't read the things. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Legene. I'm doing good. Just sitting here on the CSX Fitzgerald subdivision to see when the next train's going to come through, but don't know when one's going to come through. I'm looking down at the signal head a little feet away, but I don't see nothing coming right now at this moment. Nope. I guess I'm ought to be excited. I have made it to 500 subscribers, but at least it keeps climbing up. I'm almost be up to 450 subscribers pretty soon. Just think, when I first started my YouTube channel, I only had like 5 subscribers at that moment. I only had 5 subscribers came in, subscribed to me. Only 5 people subscribed to my channel. Actually, it was my co-workers subscribed to me. The 2 of the secretaries subscribed to me, and my co-workers subscribed to me. But as the outside world, I didn't have anybody subscribed to my YouTube channel. Except I had one person I think I had one person that might subscribe to me back probably around April or May of 22 when I first started my YouTube channel. And I guess as the months and years went on, I guess I started gaining more subscribers. It's kind of hard to believe that it took this long to reach 500 subscribers. And I ain't got quite yet to reach my watch hours where I can get monetized, but that's okay. I'm still going to enjoy videoing trains. Let me see what everybody's commenting. That's cool, Eugene. Let's see if I can. That's cool. I can't see out that thing, but I'm saying, yeah, no train at this moment. Trying to see how I can't see over this there's a thing that's going across my screen. It's got shared length. I can't even see the screen. I can see what people's comment, but I have to pull it up. No, I think that around February of 22, I kind of idea. So I need to create me a YouTube channel. And I said, well, I'm going to name it. I think somewhere between April to May. No. I already, that's when I posted. Between February to March, I was thinking about creating my YouTube channel. So what am I going to name my YouTube channel? And I came idea. I think I might call it Waycross Trains. That's one of the idea I came about of coming up the idea of creating this YouTube channel. So I guess I got the ambition. So I first named it Waycross Trains and surrounding area trains, because of me going different locations, not just filming Waycross, Georgia, but going along the CSX mainline, like the Fitzgerald subdivision. There's different areas I like to go in video trains. Like, just for example, there's an area I like to go to. It's in Folkestone, Georgia, but it takes 40 minutes to get down to Folkestone, Georgia. But you got the different you got the trains that are coming out of Rice Yard or going on the Jessup subdivision, and they go through Race Pond, they go through Folkestone, and you also got the trains connect like a funnel or going down towards Nahunta, Georgia, and down towards Jessup, going up that way, and they go to Savannah. Then most of all the thank you, Ray. Let me put it there. I can't even see. Yeah, let me see. Well, thank you, Ray. I can't even put it up there because they won't let me do it. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to reach this 3 years. Just think what 5 years is going to be. I'm going to reach 5 years in of 2027. Yeah, next year it would be next year it'd be 4 years. I don't know if it'd be worth celebrating, but three. I don't know. I guess you call it 3 years being a celebration. I'm glad to see my YouTube channel going up, because it seems like each day somebody's subscribing to my channel. Don't matter if it's two. It may be one person may subscribe to my channel, then two might subscribe to my channel. It seems like when I gain 500 subscribers, it's been going up more and more and more and more, like a train that's slowly beginning to move. It's beginning to go faster and faster. Just for example, like this track right here in front of me, it's a double main line. When I film trains closer in the town, when they're coming near the yard, the trains are going slower in and even slower going out. And eventually, when they get about 5 to 6 miles out of town, the engineer starts picking up that train. Instead of putting most, I say they probably have it in notch 2 or notch 3. The train is going much faster. Just reading the comments, like the trains are going much faster and stuff. Yeah, that's what I noticed when I start filming the trains on a certain area railroad crossings. The train's just going slowly. It's like he's only going about 5 to probably about 10 miles an hour, and all of a sudden he goes from 10 to 20 to 30, and he's also going up to probably up to 50 miles an hour, because the train's really flying by fast from me. Hopefully I see a train come pretty soon, but I don't see one in this moment. Actually, the location that I filmed day for yesterday is probably about 2 miles up this way. I could be in that location, but I didn't know, because most of the majority of the time, usually when a train comes into town here, he's going to stop for a crew change. Usually, if it's an intermodal train or a coal train or all tanker train, he'll stop up there near in town. Then one of those rail crews, I actually work for Rail Crew Express. He'll come in and change the crews out. One crew will get on, another crew will get on the train, and they take the train down to Florida. I mean, either probably down to Florida, but most of the we got intermoles are coming out of the north, going down to the south. Some will go down into Florida. Actually, they go in down to Callahan and verse to the left and going down towards Baldwin, Florida. And then you got your local trains are going down towards some go to Jacksonville, Florida, some go down to Jessup, some go to Savannah. Yeah, when I was in actually when I was in train with Rail Crew Express, I went with picked up a crew at the service center, and we took them down to Savannah South River Yard. And I remember the excitement I remember of seeing them because I had two guys in the back. One was the like, yeah, like say like I say I'm driving now. Say like I'm the driver, and I was actually in the passenger seat, and I was in train for Rail Crew Express. I got they called me, and actually I was at church, and they called me, so I got excited. I first thought they go cut us. Well, Scott, we need you to come in. We're gonna do some training around Rice Yard. Ooh, I got excited, man. I said Rice Yard. I said I'm on my way. They asked me, well, how long it's going to take you to get here, Scott? Thanks, Eugene. I appreciate that. Trying to read my comments, see if anybody is coming. And so after I got that call on my phone's right here. I can't show it to you. I got a message. I got two voicemail, excuse me. Then I met the lady at the rice yard or wherever it was. Then we got in the van. Then we had to drive into the yard, and we had to wait on one van. There was for example, like there's two trains. There's a train 197 and 198, and there's two trains that come in. Actually, I think the 197. The 197 comes in. Actually, I couldn't tell you which way they go because I mean, I had some railroad people tell me which way the trains go, but I usually don't. I try to keep up with it. I knew. But I'm glad, happy to make it to 3 years. I mean, let's see. I got my notes. What I'm trying to say. Yeah, that time, like I say, I didn't have an iPhone, but I got an iPhone probably around it's a used iPhone around. I got around May of no, around March of, I got my iPhone around March of 2022, and I had no, what you call a no flip phone. But well, what can you tell me? What can you actually do with a flip phone? Well, what can you do? Yeah, I can't, man. Yes, I can do videos on a flip phone, but actually, I was thinking. So I ain't nothing to do. So as soon as I got this used new iPhone, I think on I came up with the YouTube channel probably about a month or something before I even started my YouTube. So I call it Waycross Trains. So I went on the YouTube, created an account on Google, wherever you call it. I created an account in probably around April. I created April the 6th or 7th of 22. And then I was thinking, I came with the idea of YouTube, and like you put in there, it says like you go into YouTube and you create your YouTube channel. I was thinking, I go in there and I put it on my YouTube channel. What was I going to name it? So I put in the titles Waycross Trains and surrounding area trains. So I created my YouTube channel on April the 7th of 2022, and that was on Monday of this past week. That when I created my YouTube channel, but I actually didn't go out and video train. That was on a Thursday. That was on April the 7th on the Thursday of 2022. And so I actually went on a Monday afternoon after I got off of work. I get off at work on 5 o'clock every day. I work Monday through Friday, trying to read the comments. So I said, well, let me see if I can get my first train and see if I can post it to my YouTube channel. See if I can get this YouTube channel going. You understand? And time I mean, it's like on the YouTube channel, it had like 0 subscribers, no zero subscribers. And so I went out there and video train. I rode around Waycross looking for a place to see if I can video train and stuff. And I finally saw. I sit there near the Coca-Cola plant, where the Coca-Cola plant, the tracks come out of the rice yard on the Fitzgerald subdivision. And I kind of ride around the yard, on the main road and stuff. And I went out there and I was looking for where can I film a train and stuff. And I finally spotted one coming out of the yard. Saw it coming. Then I got in position and had my iPhone. I had one of those tripods I bought from Amazon. Well, actually, it's kind of right here. It's probably all torn to pieces. Let me see if I can break it. Well, this is my antenna. I bought one of these too. put on my car. Back going out of my car. That's my antenna that goes on top of the vehicle where I can do rail fans. But my, I guess it's back here. I got in my back seat, but I can just bring it out a little bit. This right here is my thing I use to video trains. But I actually took the thing off on the top of it. I used it for my video camera I got last year. It's about worn out because one of the handles, if I can show it to you, I'm going to have to turn around. One of these, let's see. Yeah, one of these things right here is broken because you can't slide it in. I'm wanting to slide in, but it won't slide in. So I don't hardly use it no more. Actually, I use this. This is why I use the video trains a lot of times. I put my iPhone in here, put in this right here, and I video trains, and I got a little flip there. I mean, majority of the time, I video trains through my iPhone. See if that was a train coming, but no, that's a car coming right there. Okay, Zoe. That's usually what I video trains with. Just waiting on the train to come by. If one will come by. I really don't live stream that much. Hey, Digger, how you doing? Sitting here by the railroad tracks, a couple feet. Sorry, I guess celebrating my 3-year anniversary of my channel. Happy with being 3 years and gaining more subscribers. So far, I don't see one coming at this moment. I'm gonna put this in the back. Let me hold this up here. I use it for scan train, but half the time my scanner don't work. Well, at least it's not hot out here. I tried to live stream in folks in Georgia last week. For some reason, it's like it didn't want to work. My picture kind of messed up. I don't know how. I don't know if I'm doing good or bad. I'm gonna have a couple more videos left. I got to video more because I wanted to video the day, but I didn't get a chance to get around to it. But this morning I came out here. I came out here on the other side of these train tracks, and there was one train stopped and 2 trains stopped at the same time. Oh man. Yeah, I guess it's a good time to video trains. I'll look at my stream. Motorcycle going by. I don't live stream that very much. If I do, it's very rare. I guess I might have to live stream more often, but if it's once a week. Half the time it's trying to come up with something to say. It's not hard to video a train when the train's coming by. Man, these trains may not be running today like running the day as they should be. Yeah, I have, Digger. I mean, I don't. I used to live stream a lot, but I got away from it. I mean, I don't live stream a lot like Boxcar Jerry does or the other live streamers and stuff. And I guess I got to create my own thing because sometimes it's kind of hard to do something that you ain't used to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when it comes to video train, that's pretty easy. I can get out there, and that's why I named my channel Waycross Trains because I go around spotting trains. I ride around all around this area and stuff. Spot a train if I can find one. I usually in the morning times. generally in the morning times, I kind of get up real early to go out and video trains. I get up right before sunrise because I usually try to stop about around 9:30 videoing trains. The reason is for that is because I don't want to be out in the sun because I had to worry about the UV index going up higher and higher. Because usually when the sun rises, the UV index is like a zero, but usually around 9:30, around 9:30, it goes up to a 1, and it goes up to a 2. Now 10 o'clock is up to a 3. I mean, I used to go out and video trains all day, but I'd be wearing a wide brim hat. I got it right here somewhere. I had on me like a wide brim hat, and I wear a long sleeve shirt to protect myself from the sun because I got skin cancer back in 20. I think it was in 21 I got skin cancer. Diagnosed in October. They had to go in my nose and cut it out, but that's all right. That's a different story. Yeah, I mostly choose my Saturdays to video trains on Saturday mornings. Yeah, I went video trains last Sunday morning, but I happened to get two trains at one time. One train was coming this way, another train was coming that way. There was two trains at the same time I get. Because yeah, this right here is a double main line. I wanted to get on video where I could have two trains at one time, but most of the majority of the time when I do get a train, it's only one train at a time. And sometimes, I mean, yes, I even witnessed a train race. I have seen two trains racing one another on the same track. Like one be going here, and all of a sudden another one will come along and out racing that other train. And usually down a little ways down that way, there's a turnout where the tracks come together as one. Right now, my mind's trying to go to Mall Railroad because that's what my main hobby is. Don't get me wrong, I like videoing trains. It's fun, but you never know. You never know the weather conditions. You don't know if it's going to be hot, cold, or freezing, or raining, or bad weather. Because there are some days we had some days where it was bad weather and stuff. Really bad weather sometimes. I mean, not I don't say like tornado weather. I mean, like we had a matter of fact, I think it was just 3 days ago, we had some bad weather and actually had a tornado that touched down here like a F0. The tornado touched down on the ground. Cause there, oh, folks, we got a train coming. Hang on for a second. All right, folks, I changed it because we got a train coming. He's right here. Well, actually, that's an intermodal train. Well, Eugene, I'm live now. I'm going to see if I can do it once a week. I may live stream tomorrow because where the church I go at, no, excuse me. I think tomorrow was Easter. I probably more likely live stream on Easter Day, the afternoon. Most people be out there hunting Easter eggs or stuff like that. Yeah, we got a train. He's approaching now. Let me see if I can get the camera back. Okay, I had to put it on there because we got a train coming. Yeah, it's intermodal. They probably just changed crews. Yeah, here he comes. Right now, I'm not getting monetized, Ray. I'm just doing it for fun right now. I have a full-time job. I work Monday through Friday. There he goes. Could be another one coming through because he's on track number 2. Yeah, he's moving slowly. Yeah, there he goes, Digger. Slowly moving. I believe that train's going to stop. The reason I say stop because there's going to be another one coming through. Now I could be wrong. Majority of the time, when they're going through like that, they're going to stop because that's a double main line. No, I'm not getting rich from YouTube, Ray. I don't know if I make that much money. I might make enough to buy me a sweet tea, probably. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. I love sweet tea. Yeah, he's going to stop. I don't know what it's like y'all real fans. I love trains. I gotta see what the comments are. I had to work on that live stream again, see if I get it going. I'm gonna see if I can live stream if it's just one day a week or other day of the week and stuff. Yeah, he's starting to slow down. I can't read it. Okay, Eugene says, is that the Brunswick subline? No, Eugene. That is the CSX Fitzgerald subdivision right here. That's where I usually film at because I approximately live about two or 3 miles from here. So it take me about 5 minutes to get here to this location from where I live at. I can see where I live at. I can come down here to the CSX Fitzgerald subdivision because it's really a busy main line. So there's trains constantly going you're gonna see a train about every 10 to 15 minutes. There's gonna be a train coming through. No. The track that goes by the train station. Hey, Curly, welcome to the live stream. The track that goes in front of the Waycross depot is the Jessup subdivision, which runs in front of the train track, and that's one's on virtual rail cam. This train right here that you're seeing, he's on the CSX Fitzgerald subdivision. And this train actually goes up north. It goes up towards Douglas, Georgia, and up toward Fitzgerald, and actually goes up to Cordell. And there's a virtual rail cam called Cordell. He'll actually go through Cordell. And the next crew change with this train you see now, it's going to be in Manchester, Georgia. I got to read my comments. Yeah, he's stopping, folks. The train is stopping. I often wonder what are they carrying this train. I wonder if it's televisions, a refrigerator, what? Yeah, he stopped. We're gonna have another train coming through in a few minutes. I always often wonder what they carry in these double containers. Yes, Eugene. This line goes all the way up to Atlanta, Georgia. It will go all the way. It will go. This line right here will actually goes through Fitzgerald, Georgia, and goes all the way up to Cordeal. And there's a rail cam called Cordeal. You actually got the Norfolk Southern line that kind of goes across like this. I mean, Norfolk Southern goes this way, and CS6 like that, almost like a cross shape. It goes across. And I usually watch that rail cam all the time. Yes, it does go to Atlanta. But first, before you get there, he will get to Manchester, Georgia. That's one of the major yards. The trains will divert there and go down towards Alabama and stuff. Then they'll go back. Then the trains kind of swerve around the city and go up to Atlanta, Georgia. They'll go to Atlanta. Then they go where they're going. If they're going to pick up some cars, and I don't know if Howard Yard's still there or not. I mean, there's one yard CS6 done away with. Then they go to Atlanta. Then they go to Chattanooga, Tennessee. There's 3 different freight trains at least through here, goes all the way up to Atlanta. They got some that's going to Chicago, Illinois. Some that's going to Nashville. But mostly that's the reason why I created my channel. Just film the trains that are coming into Waycross, called Waycross, Georgia, being known for a train town. Well, actually, Eugene, the line that goes down from Cordell is the old Atlantic coastline line. Like this right here, you can't see them. I'm wearing the Atlantic coastline. Might switch this. I'm gonna switch the camera back. Hang on, I'm messing up. I gotta find the camera. I gotta go to settings, camera. Let's see. I can put the camera, front camera. Well, actually, you can't see it, but I gotta point it down my shirt. Right here, I got Atlantic Coastline shirt on. It says Atlantic Coastline. Thanks for using thanks for using the coastline. I have a couple of shirts and stuff, but no, originally this line right here, back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, this was known as Atlantic Coastline. And Seaboard Airlines went through from out of Jacksonville down through Kingsland, Georgia, and up to Savannah and stuff. And I also think it went down through Savannah to Vidalia up towards Macon and stuff. It was the old Seaboard Airlines. No, this right here is the old Atlantic Coastline. Yes, there is a short line. There's a short line. I think it's called the heart. It's actually called the Heart of Georgia. It's the Heart of Georgia that goes through there. I gotta see what time it is. 3 minutes ahead of time. It's probably 3:34. Excuse me, 4:34. Not that I wasn't thinking that way. I don't know if I can do this during the summertime and being so hot like you do it in the evening time. I mean, it might be a better day if it was kind of cloudy and cool. I need to look at my comments. Yeah, you're right, Eugene. It's the Hog of Georgia. Then you also got Sam Short Lines in Cordell, Georgia. I'm thinking about doing a train ride. I'm gonna probably do it in the next 2 weeks. It's up there in a city from me called in Nashville, Georgia. It actually goes from Willacoochee, Georgia, all the way up to Valdosta, Georgia. They're near Moody's Air Force Base. I think it's like an hour ride. They have a pizza train, steak and potato train. There's other museum I want. There's a museum I want to go to. It's the in Spencer, North Carolina, the Museum of Transportation, because I like to go there. It's one museum there. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I wouldn't mind. I like to go back and volunteer on the train, but see, the only train I know about volunteer on is one down at my train club down in Kingsland, Georgia. And there's another train I can volunteer on, but you know what I'm saying? You can't do both. I mean, I can't go and say I want to volunteer on the train and think about building a mall railroad, because right now I'm in the process of building a mall railroad. I ain't made up my mind yet. And I do want to use Jason, the train freak, him to design my track plan, but I just ain't got nothing done doing it. Yeah, I think there's a train goes through Plains. I mean, that's a lot. I don't know much about it because I ain't been there. Yeah, you're right. The Sam Short line goes to Plains, Georgia. I don't know exactly if Plains, Georgia was the old Atlantic Coastline line or the Seaboard Airlines line. I couldn't tell you. Kind of getting humid out here. Let me read a comment. Yeah, it may be the old Seaboard Airline. Okay, 4:35 p.m. That's good. I got the time on it because I don't know what time it is right now. Huh. Right now, this is the time I don't want to be videoing trains because it's actually 4:30. And actually, I couldn't tell you what the UMV index is right now. Yeah, that train stopped right now. There's probably another one coming. There's another southbound that's going to come in a few minutes. I'm going to roll down my window. Phew, let me look at the time. Well, I don't think that the Sam Short line's on CSX. I think it might interchange with CSX, but it belongs to the heart of Georgia. Actually, the Sam's excursion train, I think it runs on the heart of Georgia. Well, I'm going to turn it off. I don't want to run up my battery. I didn't realize I had the air on. Sometimes I didn't think. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Thinking about coming to. Yeah, folks, we got another train coming. Yeah, I'm thinking about either going to Spencer, North Carolina, or either go to, or either up to. I know you got Bryson City, the Great Smoky Mountain Railway. I know you got the train museum in Duluth, Georgia, the Southern Railway Museum or the Southern Museum. I can't pronounce it stuff. I don't know if any of y'all volunteer on the train. I did for a short time. I volunteered on a train, and I was the train host. I had to go around and I went around and greet the people. Yeah, I think CSX interchanges with Cordell. Well, actually, you got three lines that goes through. You got the CSX Fitzgerald subdivision that goes through there. You got you got Norfolk Southern that goes from Macon down through Valdosta, Georgia to Jacksonville, Florida. Then you got the Hog Railroad. Kind of goes. You got three diamonds in there. You got three diamonds that goes through Cordell, Georgia. Yeah, that'd be a nice train trip. I won't mind doing that for a day. You get to go see sightseeing and trains. I like to drive a steam train. I mean, years ago, it was a long time ago, probably back in the late 90s, I drove a steam locomotive on 6 miles of track, like 6 miles there, 6 miles back. And it was like an engineer for an hour. And I don't know if any museums do that because I found it in the Trains magazine, let you be an engineer for an hour. I thought that'd be cool because I like to drive a locomotive. That'd be fun to go. Cause I don't know because the place where I volunteer on the train, I went around and greet the people, talked to people on the train where the train was going. Then it was my job. Every time the train came in, I had to clean. I had to vacuum the passenger cars, pick up the M&Ms and candy, check the toilet paper, check the bathroom and stuff. So the last time I actually volunteered, actually it's called the Georgia Coastal Railway, and the last time I actually volunteered on the train was back in July of last year. No, yeah, it was. I volunteered around like April or June, and I volunteered on the train. And they only needed me. I actually was not what they call a train host. I mean, I enjoy being a train host. I mean, I enjoy going around talking to the people on the train. Yeah, I can hear. Yeah, I hear a train, but I don't see him yet. We got one coming. Yeah, I've been to Bryson City one time. I did the Great Smoky Mountain Railway. Yeah, we got a train coming right because I can hear the engines roaring in the distance. Yeah, folks, we got a southbound coming. Okay, folks, let me get the camera turned around. All right, we got a train coming. Yeah, he's highballing. That train's highballing, folks. That's another intermodal. Yeah, here he comes. Yeah, that's another intermodal coming right now. Yeah, you're about to see it on the camera in just about a minute. Yeah, you can hear him coming. Yeah, that's another intermodal. Yeah, he's going through. We got two trains now. Got one stopped. Actually, it's looking different on the camera. This right here is a southbound. He's going to go in right across Georgia for a crew change. He's more likely going to stop to change crews. Right, this is the area where most of the trains stop at. If you can point my finger in that direction, the camera's looking the wrong way, but in that direction, the trains kind of go in that direction and stop and stuff. Yeah, that's I call that high authority freight. That's intermodal. You bet you start slowing down in a minute. You can tell he's boogieing. He's highballing. Hey, he's starting to slow down. Yeah, proper freight. Here comes some Amazon cars, if you can see them. Amazon Prime going by you, if you can see it. That's Amazon Prime going right there, folks. Amazon Prime. And there goes JB Hunt, intermodal. Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime. Then JB Hunt on the bottom and Amazon on top. There goes another. This whole train is nothing but Amazon cars. Maybe somebody's order going through and stuff. Actually, that train goes down to Jacksonville, Florida, I think. Yeah, I don't know. It could be going to Jacksonville to Savannah. I don't know which way it's going. More Amazon, JB Hunt, Amazon. CS6 on the bottom right there, folks. You probably can't see it, but CS6 just went by. World Direct Shipping. I don't know what World Direct Shipping is. Just going to World Direct. Another JB Hunt, JB Hunt. Another going JB Hunt, JB Hunt. CSX Transportation on the bottom. Other cars. Here comes more CSX transportation. CSX right there. That little there goes CSX. CSX on the top. CSX on top of there. You see the logo. Other names I don't know. Amazon's coming through again. Amazon right here. Amazon, 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 Amazon. Amazon is kind of a pretty big thing around here, I guess. That's the, I guess, thing. You got Amazon, FedEx. So I guess you can order a lot of things on Amazon. I don't know if you can order train stuff on Amazon. Here comes some truck trailers right now, folks. Yep, semi trailers right there, folks. 18-wheeler trucks on the back of the train. Comes some more CSX transportation. CSX right there. Amazon, 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 Amazon Prime. All these cars are Amazon Prime. JB Hunt. Yeah, he's starting slow. And on the back we got UPS. United Postal Service on the back. Another UPS. CSX right here. CSX Intermodal. Yep, there goes the train. He's done cleared out. He's going to stop. Actually, he's going to start. He may start rolling. I don't know if he's going to start rolling. I was hoping we get to see a freight train come through here, guys. That's one of my favorite trains. Is I like mad fast trains because you'll see falling flags on here, like different railroads. Like if it's Southern Railway or an old Atlantic Coastline car or an old Seaboard Coastline car. It's nice and breezy out here, folks. But there ain't no other train coming right now except this one. He may not go. There might be another southbound coming. He'll probably be here in the next 10 minutes. So how y'all liking the live stream? I don't do this very much, but I might need to do it more often. I mean, I view more train than I do anything else. May not have a big crowd, but at least I got over 500 subscribers. Yeah, he's starting to move. Okay. Yeah, he's starting to move. There he goes. I know some parts of the big cities, they probably in California. I know in California they break into these cars, going there and breaking out, stealing televisions and something like that. Yeah, he's starting to move, folks. The train traffic won't be picking up pretty soon because it's done past 440. That's 447. Okay, folks. Don't know what time is it. Might have to get a watch and keep the time because I don't have it on my iPhone and live stream. Yeah, he's blowing at that crossing down there. Yeah, he's a rolling. He'll soon be highballing, folks. He's stretching to nearly 2 miles. 2 miles this way. Or actually, yeah, this way. He's stretching 2 miles that way. I wish the camera was so accurate because the train's not going this way. He's going that way. If I can show it. The way you're seeing it, he's going this way from my camera. I don't know why my camera's doing that. Yeah, I've seen that on TV where people breaking these containers. I imagine this train maybe go all the way out to California. I don't know how far they go. But he's picking up speed. Yep. Seems some pretty nice graffiti on these cars. Yeah, it's starting to roll out. Yeah, it's a long intermodal train. Huh. Still moving. Well, he's going out pretty fast. Yep, high balling. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, that's probably so. There goes the DP unit. Like I see a light lit up green. I don't know, it might be a little while for the next train goes through. Well, he's still going. He's still high balling. Hmm. Probably be here for another 10 minutes and leave. 4:50. Yeah, that train's pretty long. That's a long intermodal. So it's got to be at least 2 or 3 miles long. I think I see the end coming. Finally, the end's coming. Usually once you see the DPU, once you see the DP unit, it ain't very long until you see the very end of the train. Yeah, look at my. Yeah, slowly. Yeah, here comes the end. That's a bunch of UPS on the cars. UPS, UPS, United Postal Service. Here comes some Amazon cars. 18-wheeler truck, I guess, semi-trailers. CSX, Amazon. There's a few Amazon. Well, I guess that's it. Let me turn around to my camera. Hang on, folks. I gotta get used to this. Let's see, settings, camera. Well, folks, that's just actually it was 2 intermodal trains just came by a few minutes ago. Right now, I got a cool breeze blowing through in here. Kind of feels good. Let's see what next train will come through here. It may be another 10 minutes or more before another one comes through, but I never know when another train's going to come through. I don't look at the live chat. Yeah, to be honest with you, I have not live. I used to live stream on Monday nights, like I call it uh, Engineer Scott on the main line Monday. I used to do a Monday night live stream, but just kind of I guess actually with the reason I have not continued doing live stream, the reason I quit is because last fall we had a hurricane that came through our neighborhood. I guess go through our town. It was considered a Category 4, and it came in through and it did a lot of damage and stuff. And then not, I mean, actually, there's a lot of homes around here that's got a lot of damage from the hurricane. It's not, a lot of roofs have not been fixed. Actually, it was down in the Gulf. The hurricane was actually down in the Gulf, and it came in down into our area. And the winds must be over The winds, I guess the winds were clocked over almost uh, 200 miles an hour at least. That's what someone's saying. I think either like I say it probably 155 miles an hour. But I just say that it was force, tropical force winds that came through my area. It did a lot of damage and stuff. I mean, it damaged houses. It did a lot of damage, and there was people, even weeks, which didn't have any power and stuff, out for weeks and stuff. And see, I was live streaming every Monday night, and I only been doing it for 3 weeks. And I started about probably around the end of August or 1st September. So I'm gonna start live streaming on Monday night. So I started live. So I came up with my title called Engineer Scott on the mainline Monday. I kind of hey, that's not right. Mainline Monday. That's why I call it. So I was live streaming for about 3 to 4 weeks, and that hurricane came in, and it was nearly say 10 to 11 days, which I didn't have power, and there was a lot of power people out. So you had all kind of uh, uh, I say it Georgia. I don't know if you say it Georgia Power, but a lot of people that come through here and fix the lines. There were people when this hurricane came through. There were people all the way up to December, or up to close to the Christmas, still didn't have any power because this hurricane came through. It did a lot of damage. It damaged homes. There was a lot of pine trees knocked down. I think I came here in like 2 days after the hurricane hit, and there were some huge tree limbs, or say tree branches, knocked down on one of the CSX main lines. Because I think it was either a day or 2 days before the CSX trains began to move. Well, really, they wasn't starting to move and stuff. Because I think it was either Saturday or Sunday before these trains began to move and stuff. Because there was damage all around the southeast. There was hurricane damage in southeast Georgia, all the way down from the Gulf into this area of Georgia, like Valdosta, all the way to the Carolinas and stuff. And I didn't have any internet access, and then I kind of like lost interest and stuff because I was out for 11, 12 days with internet, and just kind of got away because I had no way to live stream. And I'm thinking about doing live stream again. I gotta see what my comments are. Yeah, I don't live stream that much, but see if I can get back into it. Well, I got 5 watching. Hopefully my live stream will help me get more subscribers and stuff, like doing it once a week. Well, that light went out. No trains at this moment, folks, for rail fans. But nothing but plenty of vehicles going by. Plenty of cars going by. Well, I guess 5's better than nothing watching. Gotta start somewhere live streaming. Sorry. Yeah. We get close to supper time too. Got to go home and clean up and go out with my other half. Other person, dating out to eat tonight. Going to go eat some seafood. Well, I'm happy to have 500 subscribers. Well, actually, it's gone up more than that. Hopefully, if it keeps going like it is, I'm probably going to be up to 600 subscribers and stuff. Cause think next Sunday's Easter. Yeah. Cause Friday's Good Friday. Then that's Easter weekend, and that's coming up next week. And I'm thinking about possibly live streaming either next Saturday, Sunday. I'm thinking about going back down to visit my train club and stuff down there, and go just kind of go out eating stuff. But you gotta be happy in life, no matter what life brings. No matter if you have up and down in life, or huh. Now a train coming this moment. been almost an hour probably into this. Yeah, I've been over an hour into it. Started right at 4. It's probably 5 o'clock by now, but I actually couldn't tell you the time. Yeah, I think live streaming the trains would be a lot better than me just sitting there inside a home. So I know the Boxcar Jerry and Thomas Train and thing, they live stream from their home. You know, once I get, right now I'm working on the track, I'm actually working on the track plan right now because I've been looking at videos on track ideas and stuff, how to do what I want to. I would like to do phototype, but right now I just don't know anything about doing phototype. There's an area, if you can see it, down this way I want to model because I used to spend the majority of my time as a kid down there. My dad took me down there to a gas station. There's certain areas I actually want the phototype. But, I mean, I've seen some really impressive HO scale layouts. Because HO scale is my favorite scale. Even at my train club where I used to be a train club member. The things in lives is my work schedule. I usually don't. Okay. Now I work right now. I have Saturday and Sundays off. I'm off. I'm off every Saturday and Sunday. And usually I spend my Saturdays videoing trains. Well, that's something I enjoy doing. I mean, I don't know. It's just like, for example, now you go into, let's say, I don't know if y'all might remember the days. You remember the days when you were growing up? You went to a hobby shop for the back in the back in the 80s and 90s, used to have what they call these hobby shops. And I used to love going to a hobby shop. There was one that was down in Jacksonville. I went in the early 2000s. And I might go in there, spend like 25, 30 minutes just looking at the HO scale billings and just say all things to do on Mall Railroad. The majority of them right now, everything is mostly, everything right now is all online. And there might be a few hobby shops left, but I don't know if there's any much hobby shops left. But that was the thing I always liked to do growing up as a kid. Growing up, not just a kid, my parents took me to a hobby shop or going to a hobby shop. I went a lot of times down to Jacksonville, Florida, to a hobby shop called Hobby World. I mean, I love Mall Railroad as much as I do video and trains. But right now, I'm gonna try to keep my focus on this channel, how Waycross Train Spotter and stuff, because I generally I work Monday through Friday, and don't get off till 5 o'clock. But I mean, I used to have. I mean, most majority of the jobs I had to work the night shift. I don't say work the night shift, but you know what I'm talking about. I go in at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and didn't get off till about 7 or 8 o'clock. And I had one job one time. I worked on a golf course, and I had to be there till all the last golf carts came in. And I worked the evening. I mostly worked the evening shift, and didn't get home till about 8:30 or 9. But it's nice. I guess it's nice to have a job you get up at 5 o'clock every day. Hopefully, I catch one more train before I leave. Yeah, folks, we got another train coming. Might let you watch this last train before we go. He's coming down that way because I hear him coming. We got a train coming. So tell me how y'all think about this live stream. You think I'm doing pretty good? Because I don't live stream very much. I came to this idea. I may not be good at live streaming, but maybe I need to try to see if I can see how it works out. Okay, folks, we got a train coming. I flipped in a few minutes, but we got I don't know if that's a manifest or what, but he's coming down. We got another train coming. Yeah, here he comes. Yeah, probably can hear the horn blowing. Yeah, here he comes. Let me flip the camera. We got another train coming. Like an old grain train. That might be a grain train coming through. Yeah, yeah, it's all cover hoppers. Every car is a cover hopper. You see it going by. Usually it's train, like I say, yes, I guess correct, is every 10 minutes a train comes through here. Another train coming through, folks. Seems like we're going to have a, excuse me, that's a northbound going out. Then we're going to have a southbound coming through too. Yeah, I think that's grain cars. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, it's got to be grain. Yeah, here comes the end. Yep, there goes the end. Settings, camera. Well, I only got two watching now three. Uh, I think live stream's okay, but I don't do it that very much. Yeah, like we're gonna have another train coming. He's gone now. Both signals lit up green. Yeah, there's gonna be another one coming through. Probably gonna have two trains coming through in a few minutes. Yeah, he's way down there. I can hear it horn down in the distance. Yeah, I can see from here both signals lit up on both sides of the tracks. Seems like we're gonna have two northbounds coming at the same, two northbounds at the same time. So we're gonna see a train race. No, the signals went off. Oh crap! That's just how it goes, folks. Both signals went out, so there ain't no train coming. Well, if it's in this live stream in about 5 to 6 minutes. Mm. That's that train in the distance. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, I had Zoe in here. She already left. I think so. I don't think Boxcar Jerry's in here. I think Curly Ma already left. Yeah. Got 4 watching. Yeah. 5:05. We'll see what time it is, but I can't keep up time in my mind. Probably about 5:12 at least. Probably about 5:12. All right, y'all. I'm gonna cut it off right now. I hope y'all have a good day, folks. I'm gonna get this out of here. I'm a car. I'm gonna have to take this off before I leave. Y'all can see me right here. I'm gonna end the live stream because I don't think there'll be any trains coming right now in a few minutes day. So just leave me in the comment section if y'all want me to continue live streaming because I generally don't do this. But y'all have a good day.